Welcome. I am your girl, Shay Speaks Life. Welcome to Shay Speaks Podcast. We got a very special guest in the building. I'm super excited, man. Welcome to PIF Radio. Welcome to Shay Speaks Life. Welcome to everybody. Look, we're going to be on a multiple platforms, whether that be TikTok, whether that be Instagram. Welcome. I do got a special guest in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We got a good one tonight, okay? The LABCOAT Astrologer. Welcome. Welcome to Shay Speaks Podcast. What up, man?
Man, the sun, moon, and stars is always up. That's what I say.
Hello? That is up. That's up. Sun, moon, stars. Yes. Sun, moon, stars. That's what's up. I just want to thank you so much for visiting the platform, man. Stopping by, man. Definitely want to make sure all of our audience, our listeners and our viewers, make sure you go to pifradio.com. Make sure you visit pifradio.com where you can grab that merch. Listen to the station 24/7. Hello. And then meet some of the team. All right. You're also able to look at the previous interviews that we have done here on PIF Radio. And then we have these great interviews and these great shows as well, as you can catch me every Friday night, 9:00 p.m. LABCOAT Astrologer. What up, man? We gonna get into it after I done did all that. And now we finna get for real. What's up, man?
Man, rocking and bopping. Just like I said, the sun, moon, and stars. The sun in Virgo, moon in Gemini, just rocking with it, learning and growing,
Okay. The sun.
Astrology.
So I do want you to introduce yourself, man. Let the audience know who you are and where you from, man.
Man, I'm the LABCOAT Astrologer. I'm from the Milky Way galaxy, honestly. And if you know me, once you get to know me, I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. But I'm from the Milky Way galaxy. We're gonna start it off like that because that is the importance of this solar system and this galaxy and where we are in this time. That's where I'm from. That's who I am, the LABCOAT Astrologer. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm not on there too much, but I'm also on YouTube, the LABCOAT Astrologer across multiple platforms. All you got to do is ask me. tlcastrologer.com. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now.
He said, "That's where I'm at right now." Very modest guy, very humble guy, man. Because you have a lot of experience. So I mean, don't be trying to play like you be getting on my nerve, man. You be trying to play, man. So. I do want to get into astrology talk. I think that is something that has definitely become a little bit more interest into people. People are starting to question now. They're starting to dabble a little bit. They starting to, what is the moon and what that mean and the sun and you said what? And so I do want to get into it. What is astrology exactly? And how long you been doing this, man?
Okay, you gonna ask me two questions or one question?
I'm asking two.
Okay, you want me to do that? Okay, so I want to start with what is astrology. Okay, so I want to start basic because we can go for miles and years with this, but the history and what astrology really is. But I want to keep it really, really simple and look at the root of the word, right? Etymology, if you will. I usually refer people to etymonline.com, which is to look at the root of words, because when you're getting into metaphysics or anything like that, you want to know what the words mean. So with astrology, we have two words within one word: astrology, star, logic. The star has some form of logic to it, and we can see this with astronomy. Let's go to astronomy because that actually is a science. And when you look at the star of the sun, because that's the main star, and its location and its positioning, we can say, it's going to be spring soon here. It's the equinox. It's the solstice. So it starts off with astronomy, I would say. With the location of the planets and derive, we can extract some logic from the position of the stars. And that's what astrology is. That's what astronomy is. Astrology is interpreting the behavior and the nature of these positions astronomically. I say astronomy and astrology are one though a lot of people say, oh, astronomy is a science. Astrology is not a science. And astrologers be like, oh yeah, astrology is a science. And astronomers be like, no, it's not a science. So there's that whole battle between astronomers and astrologers with some people, but I don't see it as such. I see them as one.
You see them as one. So the behaviors, can you, okay. Astrology, the behaviors. So when a person asks, because this is something that is challenged, that I get, right, a lot, they be like, how you can sit up there and say that don't make no sense. How you can tell that don't mean I'm like everybody else, like we all in this box. You can't put me in this box and make me all believe that all these we all different, right? When you talk about astrology and you say, hey, well, you're a Cancer or a Gemini or a Libra, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel challenged in that way, like you put me in a box, you think you know me, right? Is that really it? Do people feel like yeah, you figure me out, you know me, like I'm transparent at this point because you figured me out beyond, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good question. And it provokes many thoughts surrounding that in my experience. And a lot of times when I read a person's astrological chart or astrology or big three or whatever, and let's say I read their astrological chart or I read their big three and they're like, oh, wow, how did you know those things? You must be reading my mind. You're great. You're this great person. I really don't know nothing about you until you say, how did you know that? I'm really stabbing into the dark. But the reason why it appears like I'm so on point is because these natures and these archetypes are a constant throughout life, if you will. When you were talking, I was thinking about, some cultures, if we look at indigenous cultures, if you will, they call their child a name that has to do with the season or the animal within that season. Like we'll take the indigenous nations that were in this country of America, right?
Okay.
You might see some indigenous person, their name might be called Eagle Claw, right? Or River Run or Deerfoot or Rabbit Toe or whatever the case may be.
Really? He said rabbit toe. Okay.
Well,
what's it rabbit? So like, hold on.
But I say all that to say that
okay,
it provokes a thought because I'm kind of like putting my mind back in time to try to comprehend what's going on the same way that we do when we get to history. We kind of have to place ourselves back in time to try to make sense of it because a lot of the information has been either burned or lost. You see what I'm saying? So I use that artifact, that AI, if you will, or whatever you want to call it. I don't have the word right now, but I think that that's interesting, and it begins to lead us in a direction to see that the seasons and the temperament of the season, including the temperature, the animals in that time of season, if you will, they kind of have a behavior. Like, for example, for those in the northern latitudes in the wintertime, it's cold.
Right.
It's cold. And how interesting is it that we see that the behaviors of Capricorn is cold-hearted and serious.
Is that right, Sid? Okay, Sid. Hey.
So we going in. So that's a little bit my idea. I could be wrong, but to answer your question, I don't know nothing about nobody. I don't know nothing about you, but I do know the natures, and I've taken the time to memorize and log into memory these archetypes that actually are cosmological principles, if you will.
Okay. All right. I like that. Principles. What's up, DJ Bleed That Cash in the building? J Pitt, CEO, Piff Radio in the building. Happy Friday, gentlemen. And Said Wines, producer here and co-host here at Piff Radio. What's up, guys? Yo, what it do? What questions y'all got, man? This man just said archetype. So that I like to use that word to be able to explain it. Because people just swear you know them. And I'd be like, I really don't. You just told me you know what I'm saying? Like, you just told me your big three You know what I'm saying? Your sun, moon. Do you do this? Yeah. Do you do? I just did that to a lady on Clubhouse today. You know what I'm saying? She was a Cancer, and I just kept going on. But I have a moon in Cancer, right? So I'm able to really like, I know how y'all be for real. You know what I'm saying? You can be moody, you can be crabby, but generally are very like loving, caring, nurturing. But they get ran over a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cancers, they be trying to give people chance after chance. They're the nurturers, right? They're gonna nurture you back to health. No,
I agree.
Okay,
and disagree, and I would like to agree to disagree.
All right, let's do
okay.
that.
So now, this is what I say. Like, first of all, it's a whole lot more than just saying that someone's a Cancer.
Yeah.
Because let me do some mathematical equations for you, and I want to share with everybody. If your astrologer doesn't have a calculator, you should probably reconsider.
Wait, hold on. Let me put you on the big screen with the cat. Hold on. Stop it. Put a calculator.
I want to share with you, if your astrologer doesn't have a calculator or doesn't use a calculator, you should probably reconsider, because they're not an astrologer. Astrologers calculate and predict events. This is one of the reasons, we're not going to get too far into this because I want to answer your question, but this is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't believe in astrology, and they say it's hogwash or malarkey, is because some people be out here willy-nilly with it and just saying, oh, you're a Cancer, so you must be this. I want to do some math, right? There are 30 different types of Cancer. You know why?
Tell us why.
Because there's 30 days of Cancer. So you can have someone born on June 21st, June 22nd, that's 2 Cancers. June 23rd, June 24th, June 25th, June 25th, all the way up to July 21st, approximately, right? That's 30 different types of Cancers, right?
Okay.
30 different type of natures, the same element, still water, still emotional, but 30 types of emotion from that temperament, right? Now we'll add in the rising sign. We haven't even gotten to the moon sign yet. Now there's 360 degrees in a circle, right? Okay, so let's do some math. 30 times 360 equals 10,800 different types.
Not...
So you saying that every Cancer is the same? No, every Cancer is not the same, because you could be a June 21st born at 6 a.m. You could be a June 21st born at 12 p.m. You could be a June 21st born at 6 p.m. You could be a June 21st born at midnight. You could be a June 22nd born at 6 a.m. You could be a June 20, and so on and so forth. And that's 10,800 types of sun signs, days, and times of day. We haven't even gotten to the moon sign yet, so we have to add another 12. That's 10. That's 30 times 360 is 10,800 times 12 different moon signs is 129,600.
But why is it 12? Why is it 12 different moons? Why did you say 12 moons?
I said 12 moons because the moon could be someone who's born on June 21st with the moon at Aries at 6 a.m. It could be someone with the born on June 21st with the moon in Taurus at 6 a.m. There could be someone that, you see what I'm saying? There's these different types, different relationships, different chemistry. I think of chemistry. Es la química en la astrología. In Espanol, that's saying it's the chemistry in astrology. And I think of each individual as like a beaker, and there's a chemistry to them. And to comprehend the individual, you have to start getting into the mechanics of their setup and the specific position of each planet. This is where astrology separates from the enthusiast. There's a lot of astrology enthusiasts. They have websites. They have astronomical prices on there and all of this. And this is where people are like, oh, it's a malarkey. I got a reading the other day, and this person was asking me all kinds of questions. Without a calculator.
He said without a calculator. Hello?
Malarkey.
With the calculator. He threw the calculator, y'all.
Malarkey.
Throw the calculator one more time just for the hell of it, dog. Just goddamn throw that shit. Just, pow! Throw that shit. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
This is one of the economical calculators, so I can do this. I don't do that to my trigonometry calculator. You won't see me doing all of that.
That's the dollar store calculator. You know.
This the dollar store joint. You gotta have a dollar store joint. You gotta have different types of calculators in the man, James. Some people got iPhones. Some people got the iMac. Some people got Windows. Someone got Android. You got different types of technology. You got to use the. I'm gonna leave that alone. That's another.
Oh my gosh, man! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, thank you so much for tapping into Shay Speaks podcast. Make sure you go and visit piffradio.com. Make sure you subscribe to Piff Radio on YouTube. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And I definitely aren't you live as well on your platform, the LABCOAT Astrology?
Yes, I'm live. I've been going live frequently on TikTok. I'm live right now on TikTok on my backup. And I'm doing a special thing from now up to the 21st of Septiembre, or September in English. Okay. They have a certain event on TikTok. I'm doing astrological readings. I'm doing what everybody said I shouldn't do. I'm doing readings, and it doesn't even cost anything for astrological reading, where I actually pull up your birth chart and give you a little tidbit to show you what to do, because I realized that not everybody knows me. Like, now we have technology, so you can be worldwide. You might be well known. You might be well known on Clubhouse, but that's a small little portion. You could be well known on Instagram, but that's a small little portion. You could be well known on YouTube. That's another little tiny little portion. And you could be, on TikTok. So I would like to be worldwide. Someone told me, if you have a message that you want to share and you believe that message, then you should tell the world. So I said, what perfect way in which to share with people is by sharing them and letting them see what it is that I can do. It's kind of like a sample. I was doing samples, but I wasn't getting enough reach. So long story short, I'm on TikTok. You subscribe to my YouTube channel. You follow me on Instagram, and you send me a DM while I'm live on TikTok. And you could be put on the list for an astrological reading, so you can see the difference between an astrologer who's with the malarkey and an astrologer who has a calculator.
With the calculator, see, because I ain't got no damn calculator. I'm not no real astrologer.
Wait, you ain't what?
I ain't no real astrologer then.
Hold the phone. Let me call somebody.
Call somebody then, because I ain't got no goddamn calculator. What's going on around here? I ain't got no calculator. Hello. Shay, she learning. She. Well, you come to the right place. You come to the right place.
Let's get it. You come to the right place, and that's the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? This is what I got to share with everybody right quick. I know we just having a little general conversation, but when it comes to astrology, it is the basics. It's like riding a bike, I say, and this is what I've been saying for a minute now. Now, when you first start riding a bike, right, you know how you start with the training wheels?
Right.
Let me ask you again, because I need some energy. I need some amen or something in the background. Do you know when you start riding a bike, you start with the training wheels?
Amen. Yes.
Praise God.
Woo. All right. That's enough energy for you.
I'm saying that the planet signs and houses, and comprehending the planet signs and houses in totality, from an astronomical perspective, from an astrological perspective, and actually practicing them with random people that you do not know to test and verify the validity thereof.
Right, exactly.
Those are the training wheels. Once you get the basics of the planets, signs, and houses, now you can take off them training wheels and you pop fly. You might be able to start doing wheelies with the mammoth jammer.
With the mammoth.
Right?
Okay.
And that's the practice. That's how you start practicing. You start practicing with the 30 times 360 is 10,800 times the 12, which is 129,600.
That's when you take the training wheels off. That's when you
forever. But check this out now. Here's the twist. Even once you take the training wheels off and you're able to do wheelies and stuff like that, people who do tricks and all that, they still fall off and they get scratches and bumps.
Yeah, for sure.
For the eternity. So let's put that and apply that to the astrologer or the practicing or the enthusiast. You're going to be studying for the rest of your life.
Oh, that's a fact.
But if you're not practicing live, if you're doing malarkey astrology, you're not really going to be doing it. But if you start practicing with random people and stuff like that, you're going to get better. And it's probably good that you fall and get cuts and bruises. You're like, damn, I'm not going to do that again. In layman's terms, when you start reading people's charts, you're going to see and practicing for real,
right.
You're going to start seeing what works and what doesn't work. And this is the kicker. each and every individual is a beaker, like the chemistry. You know, you have your own perspective. So I will see something, you will see something, and we start having a conversation. I'm like, oh shit, Shay, you started using the calculator and shit like that. You start, okay. And then you same thing with me. It's vice versa. So this is what the sharing is, and caring and working together is winning together with this man-made device right here.
Babe, where's babe? You gotta give me a calculator.
You don't have you have a calc. Don't not tell me you have a calculator on your phone.
Yeah, I do.
On your Android.
I ain't got no goddamn Android, boy. You better quit playing.
I don't want to come for no Android because I had an Android at first too. It was a Galaxy too, and I love Androids.
You an Android user, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I like the Galaxies, the Samsungs and shit. I liked all those. I didn't have no problem whatsoever.
I thought it was cool because I was doing astrology. I was like, yeah, I got a Galaxy. Yeah, I'm on the Galaxy.
What made you get an iPhone?
Oh, you want to go into that story? You want to talk about astrology? What you want to do? It's your show.
It's my show. It is, guys. My show. Guys, make sure you guys tap in, especially this this will be on the platforms of Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor FM, Spreaker, iHeart, all of you guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to the LABCOAT Astrologer, man. You make sure you go to his platforms, man. He's a dope person. I've had him do a reading for me. He's actually done a reading for me. So he's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna have nobody on this shit. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Hello? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've actually, and I'm very biased, right? I don't like a lot of people to be reading on me no, I don't be doing that. I don't like that. It don't feel right to be letting everybody be talking about but I definitely did get a reading. So y'all definitely want to tap in, go to his website. I definitely got mine.
And how was the reading? How was the reading?
It was the truth. It was the truth. It was great.
Okay, it was great. It was boom. What did you extract from it? Was anything that I said, was it like tough?
You know, I like that you was on point about my dad. You was on point about the Sag energy and that how I was I gained some type of money from that Sag energy. And my dad was a Sag and he died, and I did gain some money from when he did die and stuff. So that was like confirmation. I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't need to know what they're talking about. I didn't need to know what they're talking about a little bit. I didn't know what they're talking about a little bit, you know. Like that, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, I appreciate that. Now I want to add this in there because I don't know if you remember, because I have you're actually in my file.
In your file?
Yeah, you're in my file. When I first started, I had created a file of a follow-up. Do you remember I gave you a follow-up? It should be in your email. I don't know if you checked.
Yeah. You're pretty good with the emails and stuff and newsletters and follow-up.
Well, I stopped doing the files, but I say all this to say that I went back into your file and I recognized how this conversation right here and some of the things that you've been doing. I was talking about Sagittarius and some of the progressed stelliums that you had popping off, if you will. And this here is part of that, like the radio show and all that, and your communication and everything like that, and your advancing and whatnot, and looking at the specific degrees, you know what I'm saying, in your astrological chart. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
You don't remember that, girl. You better go back and look.
You
better go back and look at that, man.
Look, he's talking about something you don't remember that. Listen to goddamn. How he say goddamn and he ain't from here, y'all? He ain't from the South. Hello?
I'm from the Milky Way galaxy. That makes me from the north, south, east, and west, wherever I go. I'm
you say goddamn. You don't even say it right, so.
I'm in the goddamn. I said the goddamn right. You talking about I don't say the goddamn right. I said the goddamn.
Goddamn, so. You know what I'm talking about? Guys, welcome if you're tuning in. Welcome. Astrology Talk, Stay Speaks Podcast, the LABCOAT Astrologer, Pilf Radio, man. Guys, make sure you tune in. Hit the bell, man, because we're going to come back every Friday. Hit the bell.
Oh, wait, hold up. You started requesting the bell? Oh, you got to subscribe. You definitely going to have to subscribe. You started requesting bells up in the Mammoth Jammer. Which bell you want? You want the little bell?
The little one.
Oh, you like the big bell.
Oh, the big one? Okay.
This is another thing. I want to say something else too. Because when it comes to astrology, it can be really vast, you know, and there are some people who share astrology and they're so serious about it, and that's important. But I also recognize that music with learning, and laughter with learning is also beneficial. So I bring a little bit of funnies with it too. I hee ha ha, but I can also get serious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's important to have that as far as the growth process, because sometimes people get bored, they lose interest and things of this nature. So if you come on my platforms and you see me hee and ha ha, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is that I do. You know, take it or leave it. You like it, you don't. You have options. And I'm not for everybody. I realize that and I recognize that. But my purpose and reason for coming here is to share a vision and a picture, you know? So when you rock with me or you follow me, you might be able to get that little bit. If you rock with me for a little bit and you can see a little bit of picture, like, oh, I can start to see that. And you go to somebody else.
Right. I'll see you back around. Great journey. That's the beautiful thing about it, right?
Absolutely.
I definitely love that. And this is why I ran across you on Clubhouse, right? We talk about Clubhouse, and then a good bit of us have fallen back from Clubhouse. And if the viewers don't know what Clubhouse is, or if you haven't heard about Clubhouse, Clubhouse is a social media app. And it allowed us to connect with other people during the COVID when we had to be stuck in the house and we were running crazy and didn't know what to do. We started getting on Clubhouse. We like, hey, y'all, this is like the chat line. It's like the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You can go in all the different rooms and find out whatever you're into. There's always room for whatever you want to talk about. There's other people who want to talk about this shit. If you want to talk about some dumb shit, it's some people that can talk about the dumb shit. If you want to talk about some educational, you know what I'm saying? There's some people for education. Spiritual, there's a lane for everyone. And so this is how I actually ran across here, the LABCOAT astrologer. And I'm gonna tell y'all this funny story real quick on Clubhouse. He was the one where when what's her name? Tiffany Haddish first started coming on the app. When she first came on the app, she came in his room and it was his birthday. And he fell asleep the whole time that Tiffany Haddish was in his room, the whole fucking time. I was in there. It was hundreds of people in the room. This nigga was asleep. He didn't even know. Hello? We texted him, calling him, yo, bro, you got Tiffany Haddish in But I don't know. I don't know if we want to talk about Tiffany Haddish because she in some hot water. Woo. Okay.
Well, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. It would be able to be told in the astrological chart, but you wouldn't be able to. But you wouldn't be able to see it unless you utilize one of these.
Okay. She's a Sagittarius, but okay. Interesting. Guys, definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to the Shape Speaks podcast. What the world was that?
That was an accident. I don't know. I had to
the fuck is
I'm actually on my health kick, so I was looking at this lemon. I've been looking at the whole thing.
Hello? The fuck?
It won't happen again. It won't happen again. I won't. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. I was just thinking about this. All right. Next, let's go.
Hilarious. That is hilarious. This dude here is great. Hey, but he's great at what he does. So y'all definitely want to tap in. We're gonna learn bit by bit here about astrology. So we do as we come every week, we definitely ask that you guys come with the questions. You know what I'm saying? Not too much unless you gonna, subscribe to, his have a subscription on
TikTok. On TikTok, they can come on, they can ask whatever questions that they want.
Come on to TikTok. Shout it out, man.
Come on to TikTok. Come on to TikTok. I'm going on TikTok at 12 o'clock midnight, Saturday morning, and it's my birthday.
It's always his and it's his birthday. He on TikTok, he don't never go to sleep. So all those people who be up late night with his ass be on fucking TikTok.
It's not always my birthday, but my birthday is every Saturday because for the simple fact that I was born on Saturday, I'd rather not wait a whole 365 days for mine. When people ask me my birthday, sometimes I'd be like, yo, my birthday's tomorrow. And then 7 days go by, they'd be like, when's your birthday? I'd be like, tomorrow. They'd be like, oh, I thought you was a such and such. And I was like, I am a such and such. Well, how's your birthday such and such when you such and such and such and such? And I'd be like, I was born, my birthday is Saturday. There's only 7 days in a year in one school of thought. So I get into it like that. But I end up letting people know, but there's these Like this is, I say all that to say, and it sounds confusing, but there's layers to this thing. And when you start digging into the layers and you start comprehending them, training wheels, then you get a bigger comprehension of the overall story.
So, okay. So whatever, okay, my birthday is the day that I was born on?
Yeah, which one of the 7 were you born on?
Okay.
That's your birthday. It's also the birthday on the number day that you were born.
Okay, so the very day.
You know, and it's also your birthday when the month hit there. You know how people be like, it's my birthday month. I'll celebrate this mamma jam all the way to the goddamn.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Very.
My birthday gonna be every, so babe, if you watch it, babe, so you know if it's gonna be my birthday like every week, then you're gonna have to get more creative with it. And then,
do you know what day you were born?
I think let me make sure.
Can I tell you?
When was that, a Thursday?
A Thursday.
Yeah, a Thursday.
Yes.
A Thursday. Thursday.
Now you started looking at the planetary vibration for the day.
Okay.
What planet is Thor? Go ahead, cheat. Go ahead.
What planet is Thor? Oh, this is a great question for said Thor.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick.
Oh, really? Says. Oh, really? What planet is Thor? Said.
What planet is Thor's day?
Thor's?
Tick.
I don't know. Oh, you want me to look it up?
Cheat.
You want me to... Do y'all know? Hello, y'all viewers. Do y'all know? Can y'all help me? Damn, can y'all help me? What planet is Thor? Okay, planet. Can somebody help me? Why y'all not helping me, y'all? Hello? Hello?
Jupiter.
Hey!
So now that can be added into the equation and looked at as a layer, and the vibratory frequency of Jupiter is significant to you, being that you were born on Thursday.
Because I was born on, let me write that down, Shawty. Y'all like that shit? Hell yeah. Okay, because I was born on, what day y'all were born? Y'all go look that shit up.
A lot of people don't know or remember.
What y'all can look at what day y'all were born? What day you was born? What day? Okay. What day I was born? Yes, hold on. Yes, what day? So look up the day, the actual day you was born.
Yeah.
Thursday. I was born on a Thursday. Thursday, ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter for me is in Sagittarius in my third house, I think.
Okay, hang on. I just
I ain't gonna do it. I know.
Don't start studying now, goddamn.
Okay.
Take that into your laboratory, and you can start tinkering around with that. And anybody else who's listening, you can take that. What's your day? You might find that on these days are days that are good for you. Find, oh shit, my birthday coming up in the Mamma Jam. I do got an interview too on that day too. Yes. And it builds more enthusiasm and encouragement for you. You don't have to wait 365 days for the Mamma Jamma. Even if it doesn't mean anything, it'll be a part of mental health and a resonance of your spirit and your true power. Let's say none of it works, right? But being born on that day, because it's not really the same day, because you know that there's a little bit of a wobble, you know what I mean, from day to day. June 21st is not always the first day of summer. Sometimes it's the 20th, sometimes it's the 19th, sometimes it's the 22nd. But still, knowing that vibratory frequency is associated with that day of the 7 cycle, from my perspective, I think that it's worth checking out.
Okay, hit the bell. We got about 10 more minutes, guys, of this guy here, man. He is full of knowledge. King Martez in the building. What up? He says, sounds good. Said Wine says, I was born on Tuesday. What planet? Let me see. Planet that rules Tuesday?
Mars.
Oh.
Martes, the god of war.
Ooh, okay.
So in that school of thought with these days, right? So Mars in this individual's, this native's chart would be significant or pronounced, and Tuesdays perhaps would be the day where he start feeling like, yeah, Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mardi Gras Tuesday, yeah.
Ready Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday, Toxic. Oh. Okay, my bad.
I mean, check it out, plug it in. I mean, that's a little thing. Some people prescribe to it, some people don't. Check it out. You know, not for nothing. It gives me encouragement to know that Saturday got something to look for every 7 cycle, like every 7 days. You know?
So every Thursday is my birthday, babe. It's my birthday.
I done started some problems with this. Don't be asking for presents every goddamn Thursday in the Mama Jam.
Oh, I can't
it's
do
for
that.
you. It's for you. Don't be like, oh, it's Thursday. I got a goddamn. You don't get no Scooby snacks every Thursday. Now.
Oh, my bad.
It's for you. It's a spiritual thing. Hang on, I got another bell in this Mama Jam.
Okay, I like that bell.
It's for you. Don't start to, husband. I ain't mean it. I ain't. Don't and tell her no. Goddamn.
Tell her no. Oh,
tell her go do the crystals or something. Do some tarot cards on that goddamn day. Don't mean every goddamn Thursday you get a piece of chocolate candy bar. Well, I don't know, but you know,
Nah, y'all know I'm just kicking it, man. We definitely having a good time, man. Definitely appreciate you coming out tonight, Friday, man, where you can catch us at 9:00 p.m. every Friday night. Shay Speaks podcast, guys. We are on Piff Radio. He laughing too, man, laughing like, okay, all right, I like my chocolate. Okay, period. All right, guys. Hey, I'm just saying it's Freaky Friday. It's my favorite day though. So what planet is Friday?
Venusian. It's Venus.
Oh, that's why. Right. Okay.
Now everything.
And it's in Virgo for me. So rawr. Rawr. No, let me stop. But I definitely will say this. I wish you could break, okay, because I know we only have like so long, but I know it's gonna take you off on a tangent. So I'm not going to like go left. I'm gonna say pretty. Well, you could bring it.
I mean, we got minutes. We can go off on a tangent and drop this man. Cut action, cut. Come back next week and we can resume pick up right there. Then.
I mean, you know what? I want to say this because starting out with astrology, let me ask you this really quick. What made you get into astrology? What's kind of started that journey for you? What was the thing that kind of ticked, or what has it always been there kind of?
You're right, that is a tangent.
I see. You know what?
But I'm gonna say real quick that it's in the family. If you will, my grandmother taught my cousin. Some of y'all already know my teacher, Cosmo361 on Instagram.
No, Cosmo.
Well, Cosmo361 is my teacher, if you will, and that's who got me started. He done read my chart like a goddamn book. I thought that he had talked to my mom. I had called my mom. I was like, hang on a second. So I was like, yo, Ma, did you talk to this man about you? Tell him like what I was going through? She said, no. I said, okay, boom. So I said, I got to know. Now, when I was 15 years old, as soon as I could start working, my dad, the day after I could start working, the 2 days before I could start working, my dad set it up so I could start working. So I got my working papers. Next day I was working, doing the papers, delivering the papers. And so I had just gradually navigated to the horoscope section, which is for entertainment purposes. And I started reading that. I was reading that ever since I was 15. And I was like, that's interesting. But it wasn't until I met Cosmo361 and he started to explain to me some of the workings and the mathematical approach to it. And that's what got me hooked. I took it and I ran with it like a mamma jamma in a 4x1 relay, the fourth leg.
The mamma jamma.
And that's the small little bit, because I'm not going to get all the way into it because there's more to the story. You definitely don't want to stay tapped in.
Right.
Because it applies I'm glad you asked me that too, because there's a lot of people who have a similar story who've been told that, astrology is hogwash or it's of the devil,
Right.
and that's a bunch of bullshit as far as I'm concerned, you know. And the people who say that, they're a couple of things. They're either scared as a mamma jamma because someone told them, or they have not studied or taken the time to comprehend it. Don't be mad at your parents for the people who be saying that it's of the devil. So don't do that. You're gonna burn in the fiery pits of the furnace. Goddamn, you know. It's just be like, just take it with a grain of salt. Like, okay, let me have you researched. To ask a question, have you dug into it, or you just don't do any of it? Because you'll see that once you start digging into it, because that's what happened to me. When you start digging into it, you start digging like the gold rush that happened in California. When you start digging, goddamn, you end up finding a piece of goddamn gold in the goddamn stream now.
Woo!
And then you're like, yo, this isn't of the devil.
Okay, hello.
There's more to that story, but we're not gonna get all the way into that because I only got a little bit of time. I got shit to do.
He said he got shit to do. You can definitely find him on TikTok though, for sure. Okay, that man be on TikTok. Hell, I done went to sleep. That nigga be on TikTok. I wake up and that's what that nigga still. I be like, what the fuck? That man, they don't go to sleep.
I do sleep. I just don't sleep when everybody else sleeps.
Okay, so you sleep in the daytime.
I sleep in the daytime, the nighttime, whatever time I want to sleep.
It don't never be the same time.
Nobody know when I sleep, but I sleep. You think I don't sleep, but I sleep.
Okay.
Ain't no way I can not sleep and still be like this with no sleep. Now, goddamn, I gotta have some goddamn sleep now. Come on, man.
Man, goddamn. Finally got the LABCOAT astrologer in the building, man. Definitely appreciate you stopping by this Friday. As you'll find me every Friday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Astrology Talk. Bay told me I need to change the title of Astrology Talk because he said it sounds lame. He said,
who said that?
Bay said it sound kind of lame, and I was like, oh, basically in my lame, and I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, well, y'all got to come up with something that sounds, you know.
I got one.
What?
Star Logic Talk.
Let me write that down. Star Logic Talk.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing as just looking under a microscope of the name astrology. Star logic is the definition of astrology, and the talk about the stars and the logic that they have or they may provide from an astronomical or astrological, and how it's incorporated into the life of people and how it can be applied and utilized as a tool for one's mental health and growth, especially in relationships as well, with the relationship with the father and the child and the mother and the child and children with the children and the goddamn boom, bamming and bipping. What you talking about? What in the Piff radio? What in the Piff radio is you talking about?
What? He said, "Oh no." He said, "Not it. The pilot. Take out talk." He said, "Take out talk." Okay, wait. He said, "Not it."
Not it. The pilot.
What up, the pilot? Okay. He said, "Not it." Is that hobby? Take the talk out. He said, so just Star Logic. Is that what you're saying, babe? Just Star Logic? Okay.
What's his zodiac sign? What's his zodiac sign in the man?
Capricorn.
Oh, I appreciate Capricorn. He might be onto something. He big business.
He big business, baby.
He big business. He could.
Okay.
We might have to. What'd you say? We might have to listen. We might have to. Wait, what?
You gotta next time tell me what that means, the sound you make.
Right? Next time. We only got 30 seconds.
Right. Guys, let the audience know, man, where they can find you.
You can usually find me wherever I'm at on any social media platform. Right now I'm on TikTok, the LABCOAT Astrologer. If you ever want to get a hold of me and you have any questions or you want a personalized reading, tlcastrologer.com. If you want to sample, click the Let's Chat message on the bottom right-hand corner of my website and we can get it rocking. I'm very busy. Thank you for your patience. Love you.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for the Shay Speaks podcast on Piff Radio. Make sure you follow us. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel. And then also, guys, make sure you visit piffradio.com. Go ahead and check out the previous interviews, and then also check out our other podcast shows featuring the Every Drop Lands show. That is every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also have another podcast, A Bunch of Nobodies, ABN. Y'all definitely want to go check out What About Your Friends? Okay, that was the latest episode, and I went on a little tangent, if you will. They wanted me, they provoked me, y'all. I said no. They said yes. Okay, guys, make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. I am your girl, Shay Speaks Life, and I am out of here. See you guys next week. Peace.